tapped in, I'm Morse code. My north node is so cold and arctic, cathartic, perfect converge on the chaotic. They toxic. My ancestors pop shit. My archangels drop shit. Okay. Normally, around this time, I would be recording the chakra of the day and the morning motivation messages for the masculines, etc., right? But I actually have postponed those because this is very much more important, much more imperative, okay? So, confirmation burp, excuse me. You're seeing this video on June 23rd. It's June 22nd as I'm recording this. Can you see that? It's June 22nd as I'm recording this, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, yesterday, June 21st, I woke up about 4 or 5 something in the morning, and I decided to go ahead and just open my Ghostbox app and see what came through, right? So I got a message yesterday morning, and I stopped after about 15 minutes, and I was like, okay, I didn't quite fully understand. I wasn't fully deciphering what it was. So I let it sit for the day. This morning, I was awakened again about 4 or 5 something this morning. And as I was sitting here, it came to me again. Open the Ghostbox. So I'm like, okay. So I opened the Ghostbox app again this morning, June 22nd. And the rest of the fucking message that started on June 21st came through. Okay? This message goes along with the last voice box reading why do I keep saying voice box? Ghost box reading I did about 14 days ago now. 12, 13 days ago now. I'm going to try to remember to link it in the fucking description. Every time I say I'm going to do that, I forget. Sorry, y'all, but I'm going to actually remember this time because this is important. I'm going to put that last ghost box reading in the description box if you want to go watch that first and then come back to this, or you can watch this one and watch that one. It doesn't fucking matter. Either way, they go together. Okay, so I'm gonna get straight into the fucking message in its entirety from yesterday morning, June 21st, and today, June 22nd. Okay, so a summary of the last ghost box message I gave. Basically, that message was saying that the elites, the dark agenda, the government made some kind of deal, some kind of arrangement with some kind of entities or beings, demons, etc., whoever it may be, aliens, I don't fucking know exactly, just an entity, okay? I'm just going to say entity, because that could be a person, thing, demon, whatever, okay? They made some kind of deal, some kind of arrangement with these entities for souls. Basically, they were selling our souls for money, okay? For them, for their gain, okay? Somebody on one side of this deal made the deal so high risk that the other parties backed out of this deal. And when the parties backed out of the deal, it caused some kind of, I believe it said galactic, some kind of security threat, some kind of risk, okay? Some kind of big ass fucking deal, okay? So I'm going to go straight into the message that I got yesterday and today, okay? So, Ghostbox message 6/21/25 and 6/22/25. First, I will read everything in its entirety, just how it came in the Ghostbox to me. Then I will go back and read what I deciphered and what I got downloaded from Spirit about what this all means. If you are curious about what a Ghostbox is, if you haven't seen any of my other readings or heard me talk about a Ghostbox, it's an app that I have on my phone that uses a database of sounds, snippets, phrases, music, etc. that spirits, entities can pull from and push a message through with, okay? So, in its entirety, this is what I got from the Ghostbox, how it was given to me. God can use limited time offer. When this crowd, RCA, enunciate, just might, okay, June 20 something. And I say June 20 something because it was a 20th date. But the second part of it I couldn't hear. I don't know if it was 21st, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29. I don't know. 20 something. That's all I could get because all I heard was it said June 20 and it cut off. Okay? Heaven here hurts. Healing 8 Fear not, memory, payback, magistrate, acknowledges. 3D, cult, you are not. Who's bad? Con, who won? He's not here. All is forgiven. Nothing. Surrender. Death. Yes. Started. Is NPR. It's my test. On E. The government. 4 cities. Let me for joining us to protect. Kill for gain. Plan. A team. Needs him/them. They went out. Masala. Scribe in with perfect welfare. They don't want. Arabian. Focus on them. The policia. WNY and the world unfolding. Actually doing whatever they have. It's different. Hiding. Church or the government. WNY, why don't I keep saying it wrong? Can do on June 20-something, because it said it again. It said June 20-something yesterday morning, and it said it again today, okay? Start hurting you. Okay, so let me go back and give you everything that I was given to go with these words, okay? Are you ready for this? God can use limited time offer. God will use someone, a country, a person, a group. I don't know exactly, but God will use someone who doesn't appear to know what's going on to bring something to light. Okay? So God is going to use someone, and this someone I feel is a player in whatever this dark agenda, elite plan, whatever the fuck this is, this deal. They're going to use someone who appears not to know what's going on. Someone who can act. Someone who can play the role of oh, this just happened. We don't know how it happened, okay? And this person's going to bring something to light. Okay? Next part. When this crowd, RCA, enunciate. A group will announce something over the radio or television. Okay? When this happens, the next steps will be to take some sort of action against this group. So whoever this someone is that God is going to use to bring light to something, they're going to announce whatever this is when they bring it to light, okay, over the radio or over the television. And when this happens, the next steps will be to take some sort of action against this group. Okay? Just might, okay, June 20-something. So, because of this announcement, because of this action being taken against this group for what they bring to light, on something might be okayed to be done or okayed for use on June 20-something. Okay? Well, it's June 22nd today. So this could be from now through the next week. Yeah, for the next week. Okay, this could happen, whatever this is. Heaven here. Hurts and healing. Okay, so whatever this action is that is taken against this group, whatever is being okayed or will be okayed for use or okay to be done to this group or whatever in general, people are going to be killed. Okay, there's going to be death and dying. And there will be serious injuries. People will be wounded and need medical attention. Whether it's 1 or 2 people, whether it's a whole bunch of people, I don't know. But somebody is going to be killed, and someone's going to be seriously hurt, and people are going to need medical attention. Okay? Whatever this is. And it possibly could be June 20-something. Now, this does not specify if it's going to be June 20-something this year, next year, or what. I don't know that. It didn't give me a year. So I'm assuming, I don't assume anything, to be honest. I wasn't given a year. I was only given June 20-something. So this could be next year, 2 years from now. I don't know. Okay? Now, 8. Fear not. Memory. The random 8 in the message could be talking about June 28th. Okay? So this could be something happening on June 28th. I'm not saying that's for fact. I'm just saying that's what I deciphered from that, what I got from that, what Spirit told me. It could be June 28th, okay? But do not fear what is to come. Everybody's worried about what's going to happen. Listen, what did the Bible say about wars and rumors of wars? You will hear wars and rumors of wars in the last days. Do not listen. It's a fucking ploy. It's a trick to trap you in the fucking matrix, to trap you in the fear mindset. The elites, the dark agenda, control you with fear. Fear of not having money. Fear of not having a job. Fear of not having a place to stay. Fear of not having food. Fear of wars and rumors of wars. Do not listen. It is a fucking psychological game. Okay? Now, there is nothing to fear. Spirit. Holy Spirit. When I say Spirit, I'm talking about the Holy Spirit. God. Okay? I'm not talking about any random fucking spirit. I'm talking about the Holy Spirit. I'm talking about God. Spirit said, do not fear what is to come. If you believe in the Most High God, you have nothing to fucking fear at all whatsoever. Because scared of what? Scared of who? God got you. No matter what the fuck happens, God got you, right? So what are you fucking afraid of? What are you fucking afraid of? Do not fear what is to come. There is nothing to fear. If you remember who you are spiritually, if you awaken, if you get out of the 3D trap, the matrix, the 3D mindset, the fear mindset, the fear mongering, the worrying, the fear, the depression, the sadness, if you get out of that and get closer to God, there is nothing to fucking fear. If you are awakening, there is nothing to fucking fear. Next, payback. Magistrate acknowledges. This is karma. This is payback to those who have not awakened and come out of low vibrational energy. This is also karma and judgment for the elites, for the dark agenda, because they are not awakened and out of the 3D fucking mindset. They literally created it. They don't want to come out of it, okay? So if you are awakened and awakening spiritually, close to God, you have nothing to fear because you are not in the 3D mindset. You are on the 5D mindset. And when you are on the 5D, that's a whole nother reality, baby. That's a whole nother dimension. So the things of the 3D world cannot fucking affect you because you are with God, okay? You walk with God. Whom shall you fucking fear? Hear me now. This is karma and payback to the elites in the dark agenda and those who have not awakened and come out of low vibrational energy. Now, a magistrate is a judge, right? This is judgment, and it is acknowledgement as such. It is acknowledged as such by God. Baby, this is the judgment. And as long as you are awakened and walking with God, you have nothing to fear because it will not affect you because it's not your judgment. Do you understand? 3D, cult, you are not. This is karma to those who are still in a 3D fear mindset and are unawakened and unhealed. The dark agenda and elites, basically, the dark agenda and elites and those very low in the population who have not awakened at all whatsoever, do not want to, do not wish to, do not believe in God, any of that, okay? Them also, okay? Confirmation burp, excuse me. So this is not for you if you are awakened. If you are someone watching this video right now, 10:10 on the fucking clock, a cycle closing. New earth is coming. This cycle, this matrix, this game is closing. If you are watching this video, 9 times out of 10, you are not in the 3D mindset. You are going towards the 5D. You are awakening. You are awakened. This does not apply to you. 10:10. This cycle is closing for you. New earth is about to be here for you. This is judgment for those who are not accepting of God, not awakened, not ready for what is to come in God, okay? This don't apply to you if you are awakening, okay? So, not you, okay? If you are not a part of the dark agenda or low vibrational and are actively awakening, you are okay. Do you hear me? Nothing to fear. Who's bad? Question mark. con. C-O-N, con, like con artist, okay? Who is the bad guy? The elites, the dark agenda, and the government. They conned us into believing this 3D world is our reality, okay? They conned us with control, propaganda, war, fear, etc. When your third eye comes open and you break out of that fucking mindset, now that fucking matrix, though, you're no longer in that. You're no longer in that energy. You've broken free, okay? Next part, who won? Question mark. He's not here. So who will win the fight or whatever this is that's going to happen when this action takes place, whenever this group comes forward and says whatever they say? Whoever it is that wins is not in the U.S., okay? That's what I got. Whoever the fuck wins is not in the U.S. And honestly, now that I'm sitting here, I'm also hearing whoever it wins is not only not in the U.S., they're not in this world. They're not in this reality, okay? So it's giving me God. Who's going to win this fight? God, okay? Okay? All is forgiven. Nothing. Surrender. Death. All is forgiven, but it was followed by nothing. Listen to me. Nothing is forgiven for the elites and the dark agenda, because they knew exactly what they did. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Oh no, they knew exactly what they were doing, but they didn't know who they were doing it to. That's what they did not know. There's no forgiveness. There's no forgiveness for forgiveness. What the fuck? Forgiveness? Okay. There's no forgiveness for them for what they've done. They knew what they were doing. God talked to them. God warned them a long, long time ago, every lifetime. There's no forgiveness for the dark agenda, for the elites. They know what they have done to the masses. They know what they've done to the world. They know. Okay? If they do not surrender to God, they will die. Straight like that, they will die. Okay? Yes, started. Yes, they, the elites, the dark agenda, started this mess. And whatever happens will be their karma for manipulating the narrative and the system and the world and just manipulating the narrative, okay? This is their karma, their fucking judgment. Is NPR, it's my test. NPR stands for National Public Radio. Earlier in the message, RCA came out. RCA is Radio Corporation of America. Listen, America may be getting ready to test a HERF weapon, H-E-R-F, HERF weapon. A HERF weapon is a high energy radio frequency weapon. Or this HERF weapon is going to be used on the U.S. Again, that's a high energy radio frequency weapon, okay? Now, I don't know if this is the U.S. going to test this weapon or if there's someone going to use this weapon on us. But I'm almost getting that the U.S. is going to test this weapon because of the next part of the message. Listen to me, okay? On E, like on empty, and the government. The government is out of ideas and tactics to keep the narrative of control over the world. So the next move they might make is to test a HERF weapon on their own population to make it seem like an outside attack. Let me continue. 4 cities, let me, for joining us to project. The HERF weapon may be tested on 4 U.S. cities by the U.S. government itself. These 4 cities have given permission to the U.S. government to conduct the testing on its citizens because the political officials in these 4 cities are a part of the dark agenda as well and have allowed it. Then, after the weapon is tested on our own citizens, it will be blamed on the opposition as an outside attack, projection. Okay? To control the narrative, to keep controlling the narrative of the world because they're losing control. Okay? Next, kill for gain, plan, 18. Innocent people may be killed for propaganda's sake because they have no problem killing their own citizens to keep control, okay? So innocent people may be killed for propaganda's sake, for monetary gain, and for the elites and the dark agenda's plan. It's all part of it. It's all part of the plan. And the political officials that allow this to happen in their cities are part of this dark agenda, part of the team, okay? Needs him / them. They went out. Masala. The dark agenda will need God, but they have gone out of their way to deny and denounce God. So they can't even call on God for help, and that's the only person, the only energy that can help them in this situation. But they've denounced God, okay? They do not believe in God. They do not believe in the Most High God. Their God is not the same God that they try to teach you about, okay? It's not. It's not. It's not. Now, Masala in Arabic, which is the language they speak in Iran. Mind you, this came through on the ghost box. A word in Arabic came through on the ghost box. They speak Arabic in Iran. Now, what does Masala mean? In Arabic, it means God has willed it. Karma, judgment, God has willed it to be so. Do you hear me? I don't think you fucking hear me. Scribe, in with, perfect welfare. Hear me out. This was all written and prophesied. It was done so that people would know and understand the consequences of denying God. It was written to make sure no one had to suffer karma for not knowing the consequences of denying God. But the elites, the dark agenda, do not believe in God, okay? So, because the elites and the dark agenda have tricked people into believing a different God or not believing God at all, the consequences of denying God is judgment, karma, okay? The dark agenda don't believe in God. They're going to get karma, judgment. This is their karma. This is their judgment, okay? Anyone in a low vibrational energy also, 9 times out of 10, does not truly know or believe or walk with God. Because if they did, they wouldn't be low vibrational. They'd be in the 5D. So this is also them, the consequences of denying God for not healing and awakening. That's denying the Holy Spirit. That's denying God. That's blasphemy, what it says in the Bible. Okay? They do not want Arabian focus on them. That's what the box said. The elites will try to deflect and paint a different picture to the world about what is happening. Like I said, with that HERF weapon that they might use on their own citizens, they're going to try to blame it on the opposition. The elites are going to try to deflect and paint a different picture to the world about what is happening because they do not want the focus to be on them and what they have been doing to manipulate the world. They don't want the truth out. The Policia, WNY, and the world unfolding. Something is going to happen in Western New York, WNY, that will show the world what has been going on forever. Okay? Hold on, my nose has started running. That's energy, so. Whew. Something is going to unfold in Western New York that will expose all of the corruption that's been happening. It could start with police corruption and unfold from there. I'm not sure exactly, but something's going to happen in Western New York to expose everything, okay? Actually doing whatever they have. Whatever this is that gets exposed in Western New York is going to expose a lot of whatever the elites' dark agenda have been doing for a long time. Now, it's very possible, I just heard that it's very possible that the HERF weapon, if it is used, it could be used on 3 cities in Western New York. And that could expose a lot of corruption, okay? Okay. Here we go. It's different. Hiding, church, or the government. Whatever the elites, the dark agenda have been doing, it's different than whatever they've told you. Whatever the fuck they've told you that the government is really, whatever they told you the government function is, that's a lie. Whatever they told you the military function is, that's a lie. Okay? Whatever they told you celebrities function is for, that's a lie. Everything that the elites have told you about what they do is a lie. It's all a front. It's a cover. Okay? They're hiding behind the church. They're using God as a cover or a scapegoat, i.e. our currency and God we trust, documents that were written when the U.S. was founded that talk about being founded on God and all that other shit, right? That's bullshit. Who's God? What God? They didn't specify. They just said God. And everybody assumes that when someone says God, they're all talking about the same one. Oh no, baby. There's lesser gods. They go by God too. Okay? So don't be fooled. Their God, lowercase g, is money and power. Okay? So they've been using the church as a scapegoat, pretending, playing in God's face when really their God is money, power, respect, greed. Okay? Not the Most High God. That's why judgment is coming. WNY can do on June 20-something start hurting you. Whatever happens in Western New York may happen on or around June 20-something. Possibly, again, like I said, the 28th, possibly. Whatever this is will cause harm and danger to people. It could be a planned attack by the elite's dark agenda. And as I stated when I mentioned the HERF weapon, okay? So that's literally the entire message that I got from the ghost box, completely deciphered, okay? Take that how it resonates. Take that how you will. But if you have not watched the last ghost box reading that I did 13 days ago, 13, death. 13. The tarot card, 13 is death. That's transition, change. Something's about to change. The earth is about to transition. And you know what? I might also link the video I did about Saturday school, New Earth. I'm going to link both of those below this video. But I want you to go watch the other video about the ghost box message I got 13 days ago. Or you can also watch the one about New Earth, because both of those pertain to this fucking message, okay? But I'm going to close this here. I declare and decree that this message reaches who it is meant for. And remember, you have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear, because God is with you.